exploding. Are we starting the bull run? Or are we just still looking for something else? Which is still bullish, of course. There is no run away from this bull run. It will go like very like skyrocket, I believe, because the time that it took for this to unfold is horrible, right? Is already horrible. We waited too long, and I believe that we are ready to move to the upside. Now, of course, we are not moon boys. We take it step by step. We're gonna analyze, make a quick tour just to let you know that this is a short stream. It's not gonna be like the weekend stream. Is gonna be very short. We have, of course, some tour around those main coins that we have, which are Bitcoin, the dominance, Ethereum, FET, SUI, Render, Injective, AI16, and Virtual. So those are the booming right now. And of course, for your special request, we're gonna just take 5. So far, we have HBAR, XRP, and ADA. And of course, SPX S6900 is also interesting to look at for TED. And Matthias, nice to see you. Good evening. Okay, guys, so far, those are the special requests. Only there is space for only one more. For someone new, of course, let's leave some chance for someone else as well. And let's start to see what's going on, guys. So very nice pump that we didn't saw since a long time, right? We didn't saw such a candle in anywhere in the previous price action for this whole wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means something, right? When we see something very momentum, very high in a momentum, and we see, of course, a very impulsive candle like this, that is no way that it has that it can be, of course, something still corrective. Okay, I believe, of course, that this is something very bullish is unfolding now. Bitcoin can be, of course, in a wave C, guys, as we said today, because we have, of course, this wave A or wave 1, and we have a triangle today. So this is exactly the scenario that I mentioned today in the daily. If you go back, I told you, okay, I'm done with the wave 1 and A here. I'm done with this scenario, and I'm going with the alternative because the timing here that we got, of course, is very long. And by the way, it's the same, I would say, result, because this can be also a triangle A, B, C, D, and a E. And of course, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. While also here, you have 1, 2, 3, the wave 3 finished here, 4, and a 5. You have an A, B, C, D, and an E also, and you start a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So same results, but I'm tending, of course, to walk with this one. The bigger, the better. The bigger wave 1, the higher the wave 3 is gonna be, of course. So that's why we are looking here. But because only we have triangle, yeah, triangle means wave B. That is that I'm not really so much happy about it for Bitcoin, but that doesn't mean that it cannot be something else. I'm gonna show you something right now might be as well very potential, very bullish for Bitcoin rather than just ABC. So, but we're gonna, of course, need time, of course, to investigate this and have more data. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up here. And of course, this thing here, okay? I think you already realized what it is. So it can be, of course, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. And this is a huge leading diagonal, right? Can be a huge leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we might even be in something much more bigger and much more higher, yeah? In this case, because we have potential zigzags here, this, of course, definitely is a zigzag here. Okay, we cannot call it, of course, a finished impulse, knowing that you can if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you remember, I never forget that the price action inside this wave 3 is horrible. Your wave 3 is the shortest between the 1 and the 5. Therefore, I tend to be much more as a zigzag somewhere here, like A, B, and a C. Okay. And then having another zigzag ABC and another zigzag probably, of course, for something as a diagonal, okay? The wave 2 can, of course, be very fast after it, very fast and very shallow in time, okay? and then we might move towards the upside. Sorry, I didn't welcome all of you guys today. I'm trying to make the live stream short as much as possible because we all need to sleep, of course, at the end. Tomorrow is also a new day. So welcome all of you, Dev, MT, Ted, Chuck, and Matthias, and Rusku, and also Abudi. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see all of you guys, okay? So, sorry I didn't welcome you. So we have this diagonal, wave 2, right? And then potentially wave 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Okay? So in all case scenarios, that's why I was saying in the beginning, there is no way that there is no escape from this bull run. Okay? At the end, there is no escape. And this is what I was saying for weeks, right, on this channel. And of course, many of us, like, we lost faith in it somehow because of this long time, this long range, and very annoying corrective. Not just on Bitcoin, but also on altcoins as well. So I'm gonna keep right now this potential scenario as alternative, again, new alternative with this new pump for this bullish. So basically now, if we take a look closer, right, what is next? Next is definitely, of course, a couple of 4 5s, okay? Because you have here 1 2, 1 2 again, and then another 1 2. You have 1 2 3. Now you have 4 5 4 5 4 5 toward the upside, okay? So basically, we're not done yet, unless if we get an ABC finish there, and that here where it comes the alternative scenario that we're talking about here. So if we move down directly, guys, we might be, of course, in ABC, big wave 1 2. So don't get like frustrated, of course, in case this happens, because there is a very clear alternative scenario here as 1 2 might be unfolding. Okay, just to let you know. And that's why I made this live stream to be a little bit much more faster, and to see everything, what it might happen for the altcoins as well. So that is regarding Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is, of course, definitely bullish. There is no escape again, as we saw also in the daily. Let's move for the dominance. The dominance is moving down, and very expected, okay, guys? Very expected, because as you know, we know that it's time for the altcoins, okay? It is time for the altcoins. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin will not go higher, okay? But as you saw, it is in triangle Bitcoin, okay? It is an A, B, and a C, meaning it will pump. But it doesn't, so far it doesn't show an impulse unless we get, of course, the diagonal that we just saw as alternative scenario, okay? And that means, of course, the dominance might move down even during a very huge pump for the altcoins and Bitcoin, because if the dominance is moving down, of course, even it doesn't mean that Bitcoin, it cannot move up, guys, right? It doesn't mean that. It means simply that the altcoins are performing much better. That's it. And that's why I'm mentioning the dominance here, just to get an idea. If in case that the diagonal in Bitcoin doesn't work, that we saw the alternative right now, if it doesn't work, yeah, you have to consider that as performance, altcoin will take lead, okay? Because Bitcoin is in a triangle ABC. Simply the pump can be wave C even extended, but at the end still ABC. You will not get any 4 5s towards the upside still. Okay, let's move fast. We're gonna just give it at least here, let's say 10 minutes, and here we are at 15 minutes, and let's give 3 minutes for each coin, okay? Let's try our best to be, here we go. So Ethereum, I put Ethereum today because Ethereum is also very, very bullish, okay? It shows a very nice pattern, and it shows, of course, after it finished wave 1, wave A, as we mentioned, W, X, and a Y, finished wave 2, perfectly in the time, perfect in the 0.38. I would say Ethereum, I'm surprised that it has really did the best Elliott wave scenario here, okay? Taking the time, taking the fib levels, and everything is looking fine with the 4.5, very typical expanding flat, and so on, yeah? And then now we have, of course, a potent, yeah, it's done. Awesome. Sorry, I didn't saw it before the stream. It's done. And what I mean here, the wave 5, if you are in diagonal 1 2 3 4 and a 5, taking the zone 1 here, the 1 to 1 fib level, meaning wave 5 longer than wave 3, there is no diagonal. Is it bearish? Definitely not. It is more bullish, meaning this is your wave 3 unfolding toward the upside. 1 2 1 2, wave 3 4 5 4 5 towards higher prices. Target is 1.618. Let me check the fibs. Yes, perfect. In case that you have here, sorry, a big wave 1 2. Okay, sorry, here is a big wave 1 2, not the double 1 2. So the big wave 1 2 here. Let me check 1 second, but we didn't. No, I prefer to take it as double 1 2s here. Let me check because we didn't reach the 0.38. I was like, huh, what the hell? 1 second. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. I think we can take it like this, double 1 2. Knowing that this, yeah, now I know why I didn't took it. It looks like 3 waves. Yeah, like 3 waves. Yeah, that's not possible so much. Like, oh, okay, maybe here. 1 2. Guys, I'm gonna keep this scenario. I'm gonna take it as 1 2 here, 3 4 and a 5. Let's keep it in mind. Okay, let's keep it in mind. We cannot simply just ignore it because definitely this is very impulsive. Okay, and we have a fib level definitely taken here for the 0.38. Let me show you this one. If we have 0.38 taken from the start here to the top, so I would say, okay, on the logarithmic not taken, but I believe on the linear, let me check. Yes, on the linear is very close for it, but it can be, of course, it can be taken. So I'm gonna keep it anyway as just as a possibility. Okay, we're gonna know what's gonna be, of course, in the top when we get a 4545. So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna put it in orange, okay? And in case we have wave 3, 4, and a 5, this might be an extension, okay? And that because, of course, we didn't saw, guys, we didn't saw here a wave 2. And we are moving simply towards the upside. And as we saw, as diagonal is not possible, you broke the 1 to 1 fib level. So definitely, that's why definitely there is a wave 2 here. So the fib levels already saying that, okay, you have to consider a lower wave 2. There is no way, okay? And that means, of course, a 1 2 1 2 and then 3 4 5 4 5. There is no other chance here rather than having this count, guys. And the fib levels itself says it. Yeah, it tells you that, okay, you broke the diagonal, you're moving for higher. And okay, so what is your wave 2 here? If you are 1 2, what is your wave 2? There is no 1 2, right? So you need, of course, something before it. Great. So higher potential that we are in double 1 2, I believe so. And I think the next target will be the following. Exactly here, okay. So we can remove this, no need anymore. 2,925. Very interesting. So 2,925 as a 1 2. Now you are in 1 2 3. I believe the wave 3 can still unfolding. It has a lot of 1 2s here internally. So 1 2 3 4 and a 5 to finish as a wave 3 here, 1.618, and then 4 and a 5. Interesting, guys. That is awesome, I would say. There is no chance here to escape from this anyway. With the chart on the daily even, there is no chance to escape from this bull run, guys. Here we go. This is what we are looking for right now as 3 4 5 as well toward the upside to finish wave 3 and then finally a wave 4 and a 5 here for the orange. Here we go. 4 and a 5. Of course, they might be extended. Maybe the wave 3 is going to be extended. I believe something will be very extended. One of those 3 or 4 waves here. They're gonna, rock it. And why? Because, of course, on the daily, guys, on the daily, you are looking at this. I'm gonna keep it just here we go. Let's put the 4 days. At the daily, we are looking at least for this triangle. Here we go. At least, minimum. And you need a very nice impulse because you already got an impulse. You got the wave B. You are potentially in a big wave C. And one of those waves is gonna be very extended because we're gonna reach over there. And if it's gonna be really very extended and you break this, therefore expect to continue simply toward the upside, very impulsive. How? By, of course, shifting to 112 here. You have big on the all-time history, guys. We're talking here. We're making history here. So 1 2 1 2, of course, as WX and a Y in the blue, and you're moving towards a wave 3 in the blue, then 4 and a 5. Targets for this wave 3 is 8,000, 1.618. Okay, 1.618, 8,000. Very interesting. Ethereum is very bullish. I would say, yeah, it's very interesting to of course invest with it, but of course no financial advice. You make your own decisions, of course, guys. FET, let's see FET what is doing. I didn't check anything, guys. Honestly, I was barely trading, and I was watching some basketball games. So basically, what we are looking here for FET, well, okay, FET is a little bit surprising. I expected to see the high taken here, same as for SUI. So basically, you are in a 1-2 here, already finish it. We see, of course, a 1-2 and another 1-2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. It's working on it. It is working on it, but I don't know why it is slow. But yeah, it should move continuously toward the upside, guys. It should continue toward the upside, but I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised because I was expecting something higher, to be at least around this area, and at least give us a potential like the same as Bitcoin, a potential of diagonal. Yeah, so I'm a little bit surprised, but still, of course, there is a pump in it. I'm not gonna dive deeper, but I'm gonna watch what's gonna happen. We still have 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 definitely to unfold for higher. If not, yeah, we have to be careful with it. What is that? Invalidation of bearish. Okay, already taken. Invalidation of bearish anyway, already taken. Here, yeah, this is your 1 2, and I think okay, maybe 1 2 A B C expanding flat. That's why the invalidation of bearish is there. But I believe that, yeah, let's keep it and wait for it. If we take it, that would be a good signal. Okay. All right. Let's see SUI. SUI is awesome. I mean, I would say like it's very close to the high. Is also giving us a potential 1 2 3 4 5 to be estimated. So those are the targets right now for a diagonal wave 5 as well. That is a scenario for diagonal as well, guys, to be tested, of course. So what if we are in ABC here, another zigzag towards the upside, because 1 2 3 and then 4 and a 5. Okay, your wave 4, your wave 2 here. You have zigzags for a wave 3 correction. You might have a zigzag for a wave 5. And this might unfold, of course, this wave 5 between this blue box target that it might be for a wave 3. If the price continues for higher and hit the 1-to-1 fib level, expect wave 3 is the next target. 3.64. Very interesting. Yeah, and another scenario, of course, is the wave C. Like, okay, we have several targets here. Like, first, we have the wave 5. If we break it, we're moving potentially here for 1-to-1 fib level for an A, B, and a C. But yeah, this one is getting lower possibility due, of course, to the huge waves here. Therefore, I would say you can ignore it even. I believe directly towards a wave 3. 1.618, 3.64. Then 4545 toward the upside. Cool. Lower time frame, very fast. For SUI, we're looking here at 1-2, 1-2-3. Obviously, 4-5-4-5. You still have a lot of 4-5s for SUI. Let me check. Oh my God, 1-2, 1-2, big 1-2, and then internally 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, which is now your wave 3. Then 4-5, 4-5, triple 4-5 toward the upside. Incredible. Okay. Yes, very, very nice for SUI. I would say SUI is showing much more potential than FET right now. I don't know why, but yeah, it looks like very impulsive. Here we go. Because your wave 3 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, you might hit the 1.618, $3.08 for a wave 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay. All right. We're gonna see. By the way, I traded today, I think from here to here. I took out exactly there. I just took it 30 minutes before the stream. All right, so we're gonna see what is next. So what do we have next is, let's see, render. Yeah, let's see render. I think we did SUI at 28, render we are at 31 almost, or 32. Okay. Some of you guys, I'm very excited. Yes, yes, I'm also very excited, Aboudi. Can you tell us if the altcoins are going to pump after that, or with yeah, definitely. It's we started. I mean, guys, this is what I was talking about since weeks on the channel. So finally, finally the doubts gets out a little bit. Yeah. So which targets are for FET in this short bull run? Well, FET, we gonna see it tomorrow. I'm gonna make a much more better video for FET, but now what we saw, yeah, a little bit weak, yes, but of course it's moving up, of course. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna mention a new analysis for FET, much more precise. But now it's moving simply toward the upside. I don't we are ready yet. Too much euphoria? No, there is no euphoria. It's very normal, buddy. Leo motion. There is nothing called euphoria here at all. It's very normal. And by the way, it's very it is less than normal. Honestly, it is less than normal. This is nothing yet. For cryptos, this is nothing, buddy. Okay. Euphoria. What euphoria is you see like directly moving towards the upside. Okay, so this is nothing. And look at the price is still like a little bit like struggling in the beginning, so it's not that thing. Euphoria is like you move parabolic and then you never stop, like you make just small retracement and you never stop. This is not the case. Okay, NEWT, sir, Mr. Z. Sorry, buddy. But we need to keep the stream a little bit short today. I'm gonna just stop with the special request over there, and yeah, because we need to keep it short today. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. And what is NEWT? I mean, okay, we can take a look, buddy. We can take a very fast look. Okay, so let's start with render. We're late on render anyway. Here we go. See? All right. So render. So is with render very nice. Okay. I mean the pump is cool. Is very close to the top. This is what I would like to see. And plus breaking the triangle, the ABCDE. You took the wave D, and of course you're moving. Of course, toward the upside, breaking also the channel of this triangle, and potentially we're moving for higher. This is very impulsive. After, of course, can be here definitely a wave 2. We can call a wave 2, by the way. I'm gonna come back for render for wave 2 here after 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 5, sorry, and finishing ABC for a wave 2. Now the wave 2 did not finish on time, but it took the fib level. Time is never invalidation. Since the fib level are taken, I'm gonna stay with this scenario, okay? Of course, I'm gonna keep the A and the B and the C toward the upside, okay? Meaning the wave B can be a scenario here for a zigzag. What does it mean? We're gonna simply test this price. If the price stop at the 1-to-1 fib level and start to retrace down, okay, it's done. It looks like an ABC with a triangle, right? But I'm gonna keep the 1-2 here because you have something impulsive here, which is not a characteristic for a triangle wave B, by the way. So it might be a 1, ABC wave 2 running flat and then moving toward the upside. This is a running flat because you didn't took, sorry, not running, truncation, yeah, because you didn't took the low. And by the way, it is impulsive, which is, of course, supports the theory here. Meaning, I'm gonna experiment here a 1, 2 as well, 3, 4, 5, because I'm not a moon boy, but this is totally pure Elliott wave. Okay, it's an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can consider this a 1, 2 here. Despite the long correction, it is a truncation signal of reversal, and here we go, we move for higher. Therefore, I'm gonna keep it, of course. And this might be your wave 3, your wave 4, your wave 5, your wave 3 to finish here, and then of course 4 and a 5 continuation towards the upside. Targets, meaning right now, guys, in this, what we get here right now, why I'm also very excited, because your minimum target for render, for example, in case even if you are corrective, you are 3.78, right? I mean, it's awesome, right? I mean, it's over 15%. So this is the minimum. This is to be tested because, of course, this is the first target that you might get. And then, of course, continuation towards the upside. Why you change the two? Gael, I didn't change the two. The wave 2, the main one, it's still there. Okay? It's still here or there. It's the same. Why? Because if you have a wave 2 here, what should I count this impulse? Okay? What I was expecting before is a lower low to take an A, B, and a C somehow. Okay? This did not happen, but you have an impulse. Therefore, you need a wave 2 here. Okay? To count a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. This, I cannot take it as 1, 2 because this is definitely 3 waves. It belongs to this flat. Okay? Therefore, the wave 2 shift back to here, and don't forget that you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1 finished, ABC for wave 2, 1, 2, and then moving toward the upside. In case you want to keep with this idea of a triangle, it is there anyway, because only a wave B can be a triangle. Therefore, A, B, and a C to be tested. In this case scenario, we have all the possibilities and we are testing it. So we don't miss anything here on this channel, right? Okay. Injective. Let's see injective. Here we go. All right. Injective. It says hi to FET injective here. I mean, that is a pump, but it doesn't match so much with SUI and render, right? SUI and render are already in this top. Okay. Basically, definitely we can call here a diagonal, right? We can call a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave 5 might be, of course, an ABC. This is simply the start as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction, and then 4, 5. However, you have here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a main wave 1, and you have an A, B, and a C potentially finished. Can be finished short wave C, by the way. It can be. Why? Because you finished here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is an impulse, but very small. And this is a signal that it can be, of course, that, okay, this is a signal of reversal, market reversal. I mean, look at zigzag, finishing short wave C and starting the pump. Taking the high, of course, because this is an impulse. There is no 1-2 anymore. You took the high. And there is no, of course, further downside right now. Potentially, we are simply continuing towards the upside. Let me check the micro levels here to check some issues, if there are some issues here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not really perfection, I would say. Okay. I mean, this obviously 3 waves, correction, ABC, expanding flat or running flat because it didn't took it. So that means in case you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, guys, it can be, okay? It can be 1, 2, 3, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. So basically it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C, finishing as running flat because it is an expanding flat. And here where we can call, of course, running flat, which it looks like an expanding, failing to take the low. So this is a running flat. And then moving toward the upside, yeah, that's a problematic. And that's why we don't see like really something very interesting. But why? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a 3 waves. That is, we cannot here count something impulsive. I'm thinking, guys, sorry. Now, of course, this is gonna finish impulse, but here, what the hell, right? If this is a wave 4, because it is sideways, if this is your wave 4, 5, okay? And this is a wave 3, how it can be a wave 3? Let's check 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not really, not good, guys. It doesn't look nice, honestly. And yeah, this I cannot, of course, I mean, I cannot take it as an impulse. Yeah. It's obviously 3 ways toward the upside, meaning W, X, and a Y potentially. W, X, and a Y. Yeah, that is possible, very possible. But still knowing that the high is gonna be taken. However, let's leave it for tomorrow to see some more data what we get after. But be careful with injective anyway. If you have realized, was once I open it and I saw the price action and I was like, okay, that moment that it says hi to FET, right? Yeah, so be careful with injective. Is not very nice here, and also internally there is nothing impulsive. So this is the idea from the stream, guys, is it's just to guide you with the most important one, which one you should take care for with it, which one you should feel much more comfortable with. Okay, let's see AI 16. And tomorrow, I promise, I'm gonna come back to injective with much more, maybe much more focus on it to see what's going on there. Okay, AI 16, finally, we see something unfolding for AI 16. We have, of course, our diagonal. We have here a 1, a 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Sorry, this trading view, sometimes it moves while drawing. I don't know why. Finishing wave 1, and then ABC for a wave 2, and then moving, of course, in double 1, 2. This is a wick. It's a spam, guys. Okay, this is only on CoinX, okay? And I think I'm gonna change this platform for AI. Maybe I have to find a better platform for all-time history. So 1, 2, 1, 2, you're looking for a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for AI 16. I believe AI 16 is a very, very impulsive toward the upside. It's done, guys. It's time to move for higher. Everything is fine. I would say as a diagonal finished, wave 2 finished, you have already double 1, 2, and we're moving for higher. The alternative scenario is a 1, 2, another 1, 2, and remember you have a wave 1 here as an impulse, A, B, and a C for a wave 2, hitting perfectly the fib levels for a wave 2, and moving again, double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. So I believe AI should be very, very bullish. Okay, Rusku, injective, yes, we did injective already. Epsilon DOWGE is the new SPX 6000. DGI is based on the Dow Jones, and okay, I don't know, guys, what has crypto into stock market? I mean, stock market channel is KG stocks, KG trading stocks. We are here in the crypto one, brother. Okay, Anna, if there's time, maybe Tau. Yes. Very interesting to see Tau, by the way. It's one of the main, and I think I forgot it in the main list, sorry. So yes, we're gonna see Tau, Anna. TV Abudi, what are the targets for AI 16? And let's go to the daily. Simply go to the daily. AI 16. Come on, daily, here we go. Okay, to be tested first, again, you know, we don't miss any scenario on this channel. A, B, and a C to be tested. First, 0.52. Once you break this, okay, we move to the next target, 1.618, $1.89. Final target might be the 1-to-1 fib level, simply taking the high. Probably 1.618 in case you are very impulsive, okay? But I prefer 1.618. This is your wave 3, probably finishing here because 1, 2, 3. And then you have 4 and a 5. Okay. Okay. That is for AI. Let's move for virtuals. We are most welcome, Abudi. 47. Here we go. Okay. Virtuals. Boom. Awesome. That's great. Okay, a very clean pump, I would say, and very clean chart. This is, by the way, this is what I like in virtual. It is very clean in its impulses and it is waves, right? So basically, we are in a big impulse toward the upside. We have a wave 1, 2, 3 here, wave 4, very clean ABC or WXNY, very clean impulse toward the upside, and very clean correction ABC. And finally, on the 2 hours chart, very clean also 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potential diagonal. I know the wave 3 is shorter, but possible, where you have a zigzag here, zigzag, right? And you might have another zigzag for wave 5. Unless, yeah, here is hard a little bit to count 1, 2, 1, 2. But still can be possible, but yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like to say, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, knowing that it can be, okay? But why I don't like it? Because of the momentum, which is horrible. Raising down and then moving up again, okay? So kind of like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna see this in the top, but basically, I prefer to stick with right now a diagonal, okay? Potentially a diagonal. Let's test the diagonal and the target of this diagonal, because anyway, it is the priority to be tested, and that's why I always go step by step. Wave 5, let's test those fib levels. I believe it's gonna take the high, especially that the wave 3, it didn't took it. And then I believe that this is gonna be including even this area above the 886, and obviously from this move. Now this candle, you cannot find it anywhere here. Even I know that this looks like one pump, but a long candle like this one, you cannot really find it. Full candle, very nice one. Is the one with the most market cap. Epsilon? I don't know, bro. I don't know, buddy. I really don't understand so much. What do you mean? Sorry, buddy. Maybe I'm so much excited with the crypto market. But, and also like the time is tight a little bit. That's why maybe. Sorry, man. Maybe I'm out of focus a little bit with chat. So tau, let's see tau. Basically, let's test this with virtual. Okay. Let's see tau. Ooh, that is a nice one. Now that is a nice one. That is awesome. Yep. So this is what we are looking at here as potential. Yeah, I was looking at a triangle, so we have to also be careful from the triangle. Yeah, A, B, C, D, E, and this explosion. It looks like an explosion after a triangle. Okay, epsilon is one. Check DOWGE on deck screener. DOWGE. What is DOWGE, buddy? DGI. Okay, I'm not interested, bro. Sorry. Um, okay, so we have, of course, a wave 1 and A, B, C, D, E as a wave B. We have wave 2 and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Okay, so basically we are looking at a 1-to-1 fib level as a first target, right? As A, B, and a C. What is the possibility for several 1-2s? Yeah, very hard here. Oh my god. Here is horrible. But why? Because he took the lows. Yeah, so we cannot. It didn't left us a choice somehow, Tau, for double 1-2s. In case that this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. W, X, A, B, C, D, E. Aha. Yes, that is a chance. KG, always that is a chance, right? W, X, and a Y can be possible, yes. Now, it is very long in time, I know. It is very, very long in time, and it looks like a triangle as well. But what if you have a W in a zigzag, you have an X, and you have A, B, C, D, and an E as a triangle for a wave Y? Huh, interesting. Here we go. We got it then. So we have this scenario. Anyway, we're gonna test, guys. So if we are mistaken, I mean, there is nothing mistaken here. It's just that if this scenario is not working, it's gonna simply move down from there. Okay? So to be tested, of course, for the 1-to-1 fib level. All right? All right, guys. Let's move for special request and see HBAR. HBAR is very interesting. I think it has moved very high because by mistake I took a look at it. Here we go. Boom. Very, very nice impulse. Okay. Breaking the 1-to-1 fib level as a signal. If you go to the latest video, I mentioned that this 1-to-1 fib level confirmation for higher. And that means, of course, you're going to retrace, but that means this is your wave 3 unfolding toward the upside. You don't have a diagonal anymore. Here we go. This is out, 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 and you have simply double 1-2s, guys. Cool, awesome. So we got the signal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. HBAR is very bullish, guys. Okay, is very, very bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let's put it in the brackets, yellow. Okay. Targets, if you want targets, the first target that we might get here is wave 3 as an impulse. Here we go. 1.618 inside this box. Cool. That is for HBAR. Okay. For epsilon, okay, you insisted too much, buddy. I'm gonna put DOWGE just to take a look, but if something like not really nice, I'm not gonna move with it. Sorry, buddy. Because something very new, sometimes I'm scared with it. HBAR, we start at 52. Okay, let's see XRP, by the way. Yeah, let's see XRP, what is doing. Very interesting. XRP, here we go. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, with XRP, we cannot run away. We cannot escape from diagonal potentially. Let me check also. I didn't put the fib levels. Sorry. Wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 diagonal. Yes, broken. 1-to-1 fib level taken, meaning definitely you're not in a diagonal. You are in something very bullish, guys. Again, this is very, very bullish. So we have here several 1-2s. 1-2. But this is this, can we call this one? This is a pure zigzag or, oh, okay. Do you see this here? You have a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and a 5. This can be considered a pure impulse, guys, even. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Expanding flat wave 4, wave 5. So XRP is very, very bullish as well. Unless, you know what, guys, I'm going to keep also this scenario. I'm going to explain like what's going on with KG. He's back to the same scenario. It's not the same. Zigzag, zigzag, and a zigzag without this one. This is your wave 2. This is your wave 3 unfolding. So we're going to keep it as potential scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? What if we have this scenario? But I'm going to keep it as a scenario here. But I'm going to make, of course, a different or alternative here. Okay? Let's add an alternative. I'm going to keep it there. And alternative scenario is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is, of course, a huge as well. And we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put it in the white. Another 1, 2. As explained, this can be a 1, 2. Let's put it in the yellow. And the final one, or the main one, let's put this in brackets, yellow. And this is the final one in the orange round. Okay. This is very bullish, of course. What does it mean on the daily? On the daily, if we move very well, this is what we are expecting anyway, right? Because on the daily, so let me join this into a group, alternative, bullish. Okay, if this moves towards the upside, very impulsive, this is exactly what you would like to see anyway, because you have a wave 1 here, wave 2, wave 3 on the daily. Let's open the daily count. Here we go. We are looking, sorry, not this one. This one. Yes, we are looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, the wave 5 is unfolding here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is exactly what we need right now. Okay, this is exactly what we need. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. It can be, of course, an ending diagonal. It can be an ending diagonal because basically this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somehow also like a diagonal. But yeah, I believe that wave 3 can unfold towards the upside, 4 and a 5, somehow like that. Great, so very interesting. All right, let's see ADA at 59, guys. It has already passed 1 hour. Okay, let's see it a little bit faster here. Okay, we're gonna move directly just a 2 hours chart here for ADA. Well, yeah, definitely you are in a diagonal here and you're still fine. Obviously, it is not broken. You still can be, of course, looking for higher. However, diagonal zigzag, 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 yes. Zigzag here. Okay, this is your wave 4 here. Okay, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as a zigzag. Okay, because you have only zigzags. Meaning this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Internally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3. So you did not finish yet. You are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Gray. Come on, here we go. The wave 5 is not finished yet. One more high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let's check, just double check if you have, come on, wave 5. Here we go. All right, snapping. Yes, perfect fib levels for wave 5. If you break the 1-to-1, if you break this and you move one move toward the upside, we have to go 1, 2, 1, 2. There is no other option. All right, that's it for ADA. Okay, let me organize the things. All right, next is SPX. Okay, we are at 1 hour. 1 minute. So 1 hour, 1 minute. Okay, SPX is already there. Very nice. Yep, we still, of course, also in a potential diagonal. I believe we broke it. We broke it. Let me check directly, just without adding the diagonals. Okay, not yet. This should be lower, by the way. This is your ABC. You were very close to break it. Very close. If we take this 1-to-1 fib level, okay, meaning simply we continue with this scenario as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. As you see that the market is repeating itself almost with most of the coins, right? With the diagonal. Okay. Many of them already broke it. Many of them did not yet, but it can be. Yeah. Mopi, can you do AVAX? Sorry, buddy. It is a very short live stream and it already took so much long time. I'm sorry, man. But I promise tomorrow is gonna be full day with my schedule. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna see FET, SUI, Render, BNB, XRP, SPX, and we're gonna see also ADA, DOT, Matic, SIA, PGP, Caspa, and maybe I do more. I do more even, guys. No problem. But tonight we need to rest. So let's see those last two, because those last two both are new for me. I'm not gonna dive deep, guys, so much into it. I'm gonna give you directly my opinion. Because currently, you know, I have been NEWT, USD, crypto, okay. Directly no, okay, it's a no, all right, sorry buddy. Always, you know, this channel is impulsive as well. We look always after impulsive charts, okay, towards the upside, because it is good for spot holders and for future holders. This is very risky and only futures trader can trade this. Sorry, buddy. So DOWGE or DOWGE, I don't know. 1 hour 4 minutes. Okay, let's see what is this one. You are so excited for it. So okay, let's go crypto.com. I knew that this is a thing, but it's very new, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it looks like 1, 2, 3, but your wave 4 is very long in time. And you don't have yet any signal for impulse. Why? Because this is 3 waves. So this is not a 1, 2, this is 3 waves, okay? And the impulse is already there, I don't know why. So probably you might continue for lower, so be careful. It might transform to 5 waves. And that's why I was not interested, because I felt it. Sorry, buddy, but I know that you don't see it maybe in all-time history before me and so on, but of course I would be glad always to give you my opinion. So be careful with it. Now, of course, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but due to the lack of data in the back, I'm not really interested, buddy. Okay? So be careful. In case this happens, I would say just look for the all-time high. That's what I would say. If this will transform to something like diagonal, because you only have zigzag, you might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, this is how it might unfold. This is the only way. If you don't see this as a diagonal, I consider that you reconsider your your trading in it. Okay. All right, guys. So basically, guys, conclusion: the market is moving toward the upside. This is what we were looking for since weeks, since months. Many of us felt also sometimes like down and disappointed with a very long, boring wave two, and sometimes start to doubt even in me in the channel. I forgive you. It's fine, guys. But yeah, this here we go. Finally, we get it. Okay, and we're moving towards the upside, I believe, in a very high possibility. All-time highs. All right, guys. See you tomorrow in the new videos. Have a nice eve. Bye bye.